Hello, my name is Adonis and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a love or loss reading for all of my Leos out there. So, let's get after it. Alrighty. Sun, rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Sun, Moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Sun, rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Show me the cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. What energies are my Leos currently dealing with here? What kind of energy are my Leos currently dealing with here? What kind of energy are my Leos currently dealing with here? Here you go. Show me cards you need to see. Show me cards you need to see. Show me cards that I need to see. Okay, it feels great there. Woo! Whoa. Whoa. All right, Leos. All right, Leos. Hold up. Lord have mercy. All right, so we are dealing with a boom tower situation right from the very start. So you're dealing with a sudden, event that has happened. It was very debilitating, one might say. You know, this is a relationship that you are in. Actually, you're currently in, or was currently in. And there was this sudden event, just it was just blew things apart here. Something kind of just completely got blown apart here. And we have a situation here. We have the devil card here. So there was definitely some sort of addiction situation here. We're talking about some type of opioid addiction, some type of alcoholism here, or some type of overall toxic situation that just kind of blew things apart here. Just completely blew them apart here. Now with that being said here, the Queen of Pentacles, there was some aspects, being made as far as, being down to earth and grounded as far as finances and that sort of thing went. The financial issues look like, at least the finance, you were trying to make wise decisions when it came to terms of finances, being down to earth and grounded with the finances, but the addiction was just too much. It was over the top. It was just too much to deal with here. Also, now with that being said here, there was an aspect here with the Queen of Cups here energy. We're talking about a situation with there was someone being loyal and devoted. So it wasn't so much an issue of the person being disloyal. It was literally, this is a situation where the addiction, the opioid addiction, was just, you had enough. You've had enough of this situation here. Again, the finances, you were thinking about the financial implications of the opioid addiction was beginning to be an issue here. So you want to make wise decisions and grounded decisions when it comes in terms of your pentacles. But with that being said, now you want to be loyal and devoted to this person, and they want to be loyal and devoted to you. Problem is though that you were constantly on guard here with the Nine of Wands, constantly being on guard, constantly being on guard against what's going to happen next. What's the next crazy thing that's going to happen? Constantly having to be a little apprehensive about if you really can believe this individual, because again, I'm getting the sense here that there were lies about finances disappearing and things like that, because this person was supporting their habit here. Now, with that being said, the person, as often is the case here, we had the Knight of Cups here, where there was a situation in which there was some whining and dining and that sort of thing, trying to sweep you off your feet. This person would come home, try to bring you some flowers or something, or hey, let's go out. They would try to do nice things to try to hide the fact of what was going on here. With the trying to hide and gloss over the problems that they had here. But this is a situation where it looks like you just had enough. You're just kind of at your wit's end. You're like, I've had enough. Now, the person is trying to take control of the situation. It's Emperor card. Energy kind of goes both ways here. So you got a situation in which they're trying to control the narrative of what's going on here. All right? Hey, it's not as bad as you think. Don't worry about it. I got it under control. That sort of thing. Inversely, you want to control a narrative. And you're like, you know what? No, I've had enough. I'm going to assert myself, take leadership, control of this situation, take control of my life. I can't I don't know what's going on with you, but I know what's going to go on with me. So that's where we're going on here with this situation. So with that being said here, let us see what are the potential strengths of this relationship. So what's the things that can keep you guys together? What are the potential strengths of this situation? What are the potential strengths of this situation here? What are the potential strengths of this situation here? Some cards I need to see. Some cards I need to see. Some of the cards that I need to see. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, so the potential strength of this particular situation here is we got the Knight of Swords. So there is the ability, if one wants to and really dedicates themselves to getting help, Knight of Swords, cutting it out. So, again, go back to the question, what are the strengths of this situation? The strength of the situation is if professional help is gotten, then there is absolutely ability to cut away this toxic behavior, this toxicity. Okay, with Knight of Swords, all about cutting out and moving swiftly to do so. Okay, and that will lead to, we got a Six of Swords situation here. Going from a very choppy, chaotic situation into smooth, tranquil, relaxing waters. So, things are not lost per se, but they real close. They real close. But it can be saved. We can walk back from the cliff here. We also got the Sun card here. So there is happiness and joy when things are, there once was a time when things were happy. There was happiness there. I do feel like there was a sense of happiness, a sense of joy and elation here at one point, at one time. We have the Eight of Pentacles here, representing a situation where there was actually, literally and figuratively speaking, that you guys really there was work being put on a relationship. Also, there was actually work, as far as Pentacle goes, getting your money together, putting your finances together to create something here. Now, with that being said here, we do have the Nine of Wands here, which again, got to go back to the question, what are the strengths? The strengths are that you noticed something. You noticed that were problems. You were guarded. Early on, there were telltale signs that there were things that were kind of not right. Okay, your spider sense was tingling from the very beginning. You're like, there's something not quite right about this situation here. All right, so we were on point with that. Also, with the Five of Pentacles, again, we got to go back to the question, what are the strengths? Now, you may think, how is the Five of Pentacles leaving somebody out in the cold a strength? Well, it's a strength because you were not afraid to walk away. You're not afraid to do this. And because you weren't afraid to do it, that's probably, if this relationship is going to be saved in any way, it's because you were not afraid to walk away from the situation, leave this individual out in the cold, to let them know that you're not playing, that you really need them to get better, to get the help. So you had to walk away from the situation, leave them out in the cold. We got the King of Swords here. King of Swords is all about strength, a strong foundation, making strong, wise decisions when it comes to it. So the King of Swords is all about making those hard choices, making those wise, hard decisions. So in other words, you're all about, you're going to make the hard decision, but you're using your wisdom to do so. You're not, maybe some emotion is up in there too, but you're making wise choices when it comes to the hard decisions. And it was a very hard decision for you to kind of walk away from the situation, leave this person out in the cold. But with that being said here, there is a memory here with the Six of Cups of, admiration. Admiration from a while ago, got to know each other. So there is still some attraction that's there. Admiration from a distant past and things of that nature. So it's there. It's just still there. But we got some problems. We got some problems for sure. So with that being said here, also let's go into what are the potential blockages of this potential situation. What are potential blockages of this situation? What are potential blockages that you guys are dealing with? What are the potential blockages that you guys are dealing with? What are the potential blockages that you guys are dealing with, other as opposed to the obvious? What are the potential blockages here? Show me cards you need to see. Show me cards you need to see. Show me cards that I need to see. Okay, we got two that popped out right from the door, and we're going to take those right from the beginning here. Okay. So the first blockage that we're potentially dealing with here is we got a three Pentacle situation. That's a situation in which you guys may work together in a work-like setting, or you know this person from a work type situation here. Okay, so that's problematic as well. Also, there's an aspect of generosity, courteousness. Now, again, potential blockage here. The person is generous. They are courteous. They do try to smooth over things and make things right and stuff like that. That's a potential blockage because this person is not like a complete piece of, the person's not a complete piece of crap here. There are aspects to this person's personality that are very attractive, and the generosity, the courteousness, and that's part of the problem. I can't stand what this person does, but I love this person. But I can't stand what they do. It's one of them things there. Other problem here is, and obviously here is the Moon card, the deception. Okay, the hidden perils, the deception. The opioid, the alcoholism, the abuse is real, and it is creating an issue. And the deception that this person, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I got it under control. I'm clean. You keep going on the seesaw. There's problems here. Also, with the Four of Swords here, there's some you're contemplating the external aspects, how it looks. Other people are noticing that there's an issue. Have noticed that there's been an issue for a while. And externally, it's beginning to be a problem. Also, with the Hermit card. So it's not just an external issue, it's also an internal issue. Okay, with the Hermit card. So, you do some soul searching, some self-reflecting, and you realize, you know what? I deserve better. I deserve better with this particular situation. I have to help myself. And the hard thing is, with the Five of Swords, you're like, should you stay and fight for this situation? Should you fight? Or should you walk away permanently? And you've kind of walked away, but you haven't walked away. All right? So it's like, do I fight for this? Or should I just completely disconnect myself from the situation here? Also, we got Temperance here. Temperance all about an equal give and take. Now, you're putting... you want this person to put as much time into getting themselves together as you're putting into helping them get together. And it's not an equal give and take here. You're spending more time trying to get them together than they're spending getting themselves together. And that's beginning to be somewhat of a problem. So, well, it's not beginning to be somewhat of a problem. It's already a problem. So, with that being said here, let's see what additional information Spirit wants to give before I shut this thing down. What additional information is Spirit want to give before I shut this thing down? What additional information does Spirit want to give before I shut this thing down? One more shuffle. What additional information does Spirit want to give before I shut this thing down? Show me cards you need to see. Show me cards you need to see. Ooh. Hold up. Show me cards you need to see. Some cards I need to see. Some cards that I need to see. Okay, here we go. So, Spirit's saying, be true to your heart. Be true to yourself. If it's too much for you to deal with, you got to be true to yourself, because if you don't take care of you, don't expect nobody else to in a situation. Your peace of mind is of equal importance here, if not more importance, okay? So that's important for you to, be true to your heart. Take care of yourself, okay? Also, there's an aspect of expansion here. expand your aspect of what is possible. Okay, and that means in terms of relationship here. You can look at it one or two ways here. You can have a big heart to help this individual. You can help this individual expand. You can help them, but you don't have to be with them. You can help them get the help that they need and not be with them. And then after they get the help that they need, then you can decide, what you want to do as opposed to moving further. Also, amplify your positive emotions. Yeah, because you're going to have to. Because this is a lot of negative, heavy stuff going down. As I saw from the jump. The first card came out was the Tower card, and then you got the Devil card right after that. So you're going to have to amplify your positive emotions. You're going to really have to do a lot of meditation, a lot of grounding, keeping yourself with positive energy around you and positive people around you, because that negativity can bring you down too. So you're going to really have to keep your positivity levels amplified, okay? So with that being said, I'm going to shut this thing down now. This is a general love reading. It may not resonate with everyone. If it doesn't resonate with you, hey, that's fine. Don't worry about it. But if it does, and you want to know more, I will leave a link in the description box below. But if it doesn't, that's fine too. Just take those parts of this reading that resonate with you and dismiss the rest, okay? Also, if you haven't already, please like, please share, and also please don't forget to subscribe. They help the algorithm, and it also helps me kind of get the word out there about myself, okay? I have a very unique style of tarot reading, and I really want to kind of get it out there. So, thank you so much for your support. My name is Adonis. I love you guys, and I will definitely see you next time. Bye-bye.